Hey guys, so I'm back with a new video for you. Today's video is going to be about the look that I'm wearing right now, which is a cat eye with colored liner on top of it. So if you want to see this look, please continue to watch and I will see you guys soon. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is prime my face with the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. This that good stuff. Don't need a lot of this because a little bit goes a long way. So only apply a little bit to my entire face. Okay, next I will go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. This one is in 330 Toffee Caramel. And then I'm gonna apply that with my, let's see what brush this is, Morphe 439 foundation brush. Okay, so now that I have applied my foundation, I'm going to go in with a little bit of a darker shade, just for around my forehead and then around my chin and a little bit under my cheekbone. And this one is the Maybelline Fit Me in 355. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply that darker foundation with the Sonia Kashuk brush. I'm not specifically sure what it's called, doesn't have a name, but this is what I use for that. And then I'm just going to go back in with my Morphe 439 foundation brush and blend that darker shade out. I'm going to go in with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and this is the shade Biscuit. So I'm going to apply that just underneath my eyes and then down the row of my nose. Then I'm going to go ahead and blend that concealer out with a Sigma flat angle kabuki brush. It's the F88. So concealer and foundation are done. Now I'm going to go in and set my face with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Medium Deep. This is what the color looks like. And then I'm also going to take a little bit of translucent powder under my eyes just to blend that out. I don't know what this brush is. Large angle brush. I think it came in one of my Ipsy sets. I just used it to set my under eye area, so it works. And then for the rest of my face, I'm just going to use a large powder brush just to set the rest of my face. So let's move on to eyebrows. I'm not going to show how I do my eyebrows completely. I have another video for that if you want to see it. But I do use the Anastasia Brow Pencil, and this is shade dark brown, shade dark brown. Okay, so first I'm going to brush my brows upward with the spoolie end of the pencil. And then I will begin to shape my brows, starting not completely at the end of my brow, but kind of towards where the arch naturally starts. And then I'll go ahead and make the shape that I want underneath and then continue above. So there you can see, now that I have the shape that I want, I'll go ahead and fill that in. But you can see the difference between this side and this side. So I'm gonna finish up this brow and then we will get back to the rest of the video. And again, I'm not starting at the very end of my brows because I want that to kind of do its own thing. I want this to be a very natural looking brow, not too harsh. So I'm gonna start a little bit back and then start to continue that shape of the brow. Okay, so now that we have the shape of the brow, I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Brow Powder Duo. I'm going to go in with the darker color for the tail of my brows and then go in with the lighter color for the very beginning of my brows. And to apply this, I'm going to use the Sigma Small Angle Brush, the E65. Okay, so I do have the desired amount of product that I want for the tail or the end of my brows, and now I'm going to go in with that brow powder and just brush a little bit of the lighter shade on to the end of my brows here. So now that both of my brows are filled in, I'm going to go back in with my under eye concealer and just conceal around the bottom of my brow just to give it a cleaner look. This is also really good to clean up any mistakes you may have made while filling in the brows. Okay, so after I have concealed under my brow, I'm going to take a Sigma flat definer brush, the E15, and go ahead and clean that concealer up a bit. Okay, so now I have both my brows concealed, and then I will go in with just a Great Lash transparent gel, clear gel. Okay, moving on to eyes, I'm going to start off by priming my eyes with the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. I'm going to go ahead and apply this with my fingers. And with this product, a little bit goes a long way, so you definitely don't need a lot. Okay, moving on to shadow. The first shadow I'm going to go in with is Saddle by MAC. I'm just going to put that in my crease area. And then I'm going to use my Sigma Tapered Blending Brush. It's an E40. E40. Oh my gosh. Moving on. gonna take a little bit of that color and then go ahead and work it into my crease. I feel like it's easier to look straight ahead and not look completely down, so you know exactly where your shadow is going. Makes it a lot easier. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with Tease from the Naked 2 palette. It is a matte brown taupey color. I'm going to place that all over my lids, and I'm going to use, I believe I just got this brush, came with the Naked 3 palette. I'm just going to use the fluffy shadow brush. And this is a color I feel like I have to pack on just to get the consistency that I want. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in with my Sigma Tapered blending brush and just blend out that taupe color. Okay, so next I'm going to apply some of Anastasia Beverly Hills Beauty Mark into my crease. I believe it's this. I'm not sure. I'll have to look at the back, but I'm pretty sure. Beauty Mark. I'm just going to add that into my crease for a little bit more depth. And then I'm going to apply that with my Sigma Shader Crease. It's not a word. Crease brush. It is the E47. Okay, and then I'm going to take a little bit more of that Beauty Mark color and kind of angle it up into a cat eye. And I'll go ahead and blend that all out. So now I'm going to go in with my liquid eyeliner pencil. The brand is Aurora. I haven't really heard of this brand before, but I did get it in an Ipsy bag. And I do like it so far, so I'm just going to go in with this. And then after that, I'm going to go in with a shimmer liner on top of that. Okay, so now that I have the desired shape that I want, I'll go ahead and fill that in and then move on to the next eye. Okay, so now that I have my eyeliner applied to both of my eyes, I'm going to go in with Beauty Mark. And then I'm just going to apply that to my lower lash line with my shader brush, the E47. I'm going to apply most of that color towards the outer corner of my eye and then bring it into the inner corner. Okay, so for the fun part, I'm now going to go in with my shimmer eyeliner. It's by NICAT New York and it is in the shade blue. It does have a very precise brush for easy application. So I'm just gonna create a very thin line above the black liner and then pull it out to the end of the wing. Okay, so there we have one eye done. Now we'll go ahead and do the other eye and then we'll move on to mascara. Okay, now that I have applied some mascara, I'm going to throw on some false lashes off camera because it's a struggle, so I will be right back. I'm going to go in with Lovejoy. It's a mineralized blush from MAC. And I'm going to apply that with my large angled contour brush. It's in Sigma F40. I'm going to go in with the Lorac Tantalizer Baked Bronzer. I do use it as a highlighter. It just works better that way for me. I absolutely love this stuff. And I'm going to go in with my tapered highlighter brush, the Sigma F35. And I just apply my highlighter right above my cheekbone and down the bridge of my nose. For lips, I'm going to go in with the NYX 810 Natural Lip Pencil. Go ahead and line my lips. Now I'm going to fill them in just a little bit. Finish off with MAC's Luster Glass and Love Nectar. This is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and share, and I will see you in the next one.
I'm feeling myself. 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 I'm feeling my.
Okay, I'm ready. Clearly, I don't know how to record an introduction.